everyone, this is AFCRDTV and welcome to highlights of Kings Langley against AFC Rushden Diamonds from the FA Cup on Saturday afternoon. First team manager Andy Peaks had to make a couple of changes to the starting lineup that resulted in a 4-3-3 formation with Tom Lorraine down the centre and Tommy Berwick and Steve Spriggs alongside him. And it would be Berwick who had the first opportunity of this contest, although he thrashed it high and wide. Before home midfielder Ollie Cox had that drive wide. And likewise Gary Connolly's effort also didn't trouble Matt Finley. Then Diamonds defender Jack Ashton thought that he'd headed the Diamonds in front, although it was ruled out for a handball. And then the tricky Alex Campana for the home side ran at the Diamonds defence, set up Ollie Cox, although the Diamonds defence just managed to block his shot in time. So at half-time, Kings Langley 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 0. It will be the home side with the first opportunity of the second half, although no one could get onto that teasing cross. And that would prove important as a long throw by Sam Brown was headed on into the path of Dan Quigley. And he managed to scramble the Diamonds ahead, the opening goal coming in the 56th minute. More chances though would come for the home side. Cox again with a drive, although that went high. And despite more attacks, the Diamonds defence would hold firm. Second half substitute Scott Joseph almost managed to double the Diamonds lead, although home stopper Anthony Ladyman was equal to that chance. And so the Diamonds would hold out full-time, Kings Langley 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1. That means the Diamonds go into the hat for the FA Cup first qualifying round, and the Diamonds are next in action at home in the league to Bedford Town.
So it finishes Kings Langley 0, AFC Rushden Diamonds 1. I'm now with the man of the match here on AFCRDTV. Of course, a familiar face, Jack Ashton. Well done, Ash.
Thank you. Cheers.
Easy peasy today for Diamonds?
No, not easy peasy.
No, not at all.
It was typical first round for us. Bit of a dogfight in the end, but we had words at half time because it wasn't good enough. And then we come out, turned it on for 20 minutes, and then it was just a case of seeing out a 1-0, which we did. So.
In the first half, it seemed like both teams took a while to get into the flow of the game, maybe the first, say, 25, 30 minutes of the first half. Yeah,
it was. It was a slow game, not a lot really going on. We wasn't really creating much, neither was they. That's why we had words at half-time, and then I think we made amends and come out, looked a different team. We started playing the ball about, created a few chances, so the words at half-time helped us.
The last, say, 10, 15 minutes of the first half, there were a few scoring opportunities for both teams, especially you had one for Diamonds. I thought it almost went over the goal line, or was it handball or off your arm?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't really, I didn't see it coming. It just hit me and I sort of elbowed it into the top corner.
So like you said, Jack, the team looked much brighter in the second half, and indeed you scored in the 56th minute by Dan Quigley. What did you make of that goal?
It was a great goal. To be fair, we'd worked on that in training on Thursday, arriving late into the box and picking up the pieces, and so it just goes to show that the things that we're working on in training we're taking them onto the pitch, so that was good to see.
And as usual, nail-biting time for, say, the last 10 minutes or so. And then I think we had about 6 or 7 added minutes at the end of the second half. But Diamonds came through, got your first clean sheet of the season.
Yeah, every time I seem to play, it seems to be a little bit like that. And it was good to get the first clean sheet today. And credit to everyone, even the lads that come on, they all put in a shift. So it just goes to show that it's not just the 11 that start, it's a team effort, and it was good.
Excellent result, and you're back into action in only 2 days, 48 hours on Bank Holiday Monday, and the word is you'll be playing Bedford Town as scheduled Monday afternoon.
Yeah, we just got to keep the run going now. We're unbeaten, which is massive. I think there's only 2 teams in the league that are unbeaten. We're in the next round of the FA Cup, so everyone's buzzing. We're all going in the right direction. We just got to keep it up.
Now, realistically, I mean, of course, we all hope Diamonds advance as far as you can get in the FA Cup. Maybe get into the second, third, fourth round, play some of the big boys in the in the proper round. I mean, quarterfinals would be great. But realistically, how far do you think Diamonds can progress in the FA Cup?
we're not looking at that. We just take every round as it comes. I think that's the best thing. If we get into the first round proper, it's a bonus. It's good for the club, but we just take every game as it comes now. Same with the league. We only look to the next game, and that's what we'll be doing.
And finally, personally for you, Ash, I know you missed last game because of a bit of a knee injury, and you go a full 90 today. How are you feeling now after the game today?
Yeah, a little bit stiff. I'm probably the oldest 25-year-old in the team. Struggling a little bit with my knee. Can't really get to the bottom of it, but I can sort of block it out and get through it. So I've got a big enough heart to get through it. So.
Well, I'm sure the adrenaline was flowing today, fighting for the glory of the cup, and well done. Thank you, Jack Ashton.
Thank you. Cheers.
Now on AFCRDTV, the manager of AFC Rushden Diamonds, Andy Peaks. And Peaksy, hard-fought match today in the FA Cup.
Yeah, tough game, mate. I thought it was going to be tough, and it proved to be exactly that.
It seemed like both teams took a little while to get into the flow of the match in the first half, maybe to say the first 20-25 minutes, but then definitely some scoring opportunities just before halftime.
Yeah, I think both teams cancelled each other out, probably both played the same system, probably both had quite a lot of respect for each other, really. We'd watched them, they've probably watched us. So, yeah, it was quite even Steven.
And then you came out quite good in the early second half play and indeed produced a goal there in the 56th minute by Quigley.
Yeah, no, I thought first half we looked dangerous from set pieces. Second half, I wasn't particularly happy at half time. Said I thought we ought to do better across the team. I thought we did come out second half, played a lot better. Yeah, and then got a goal from Dan from it was a long throw, I think, wasn't it? So, yeah, happy with that. It was something we've worked on, so pleased when it comes off.
And all the players really worked their socks off, especially the defenders. Matt Finley gets his first clean sheet of the season.
Yeah, that was important for me. I thought we got loads of good blocks in, and he commanded his area well today, and we looked solid as a unit, which was good, which we had to be coming here. And it's important, when you go a goal up, you need to see games like which, as you know, we haven't in some of the others. So, yeah, I was delighted with that.
We were just speaking with Ash, the man of the match, and he went a full 90 today after having to sit out the last game with a knee injury. Were you pleased with Jack's play today?
I thought he was excellent today. I think that's the best he's played this season. I think he's been struggling with the knee a little bit, but he's got through games because he wants to play. He missed out last week because we didn't have to play him. I knew Bully was away today. He's come in. I thought it was outstanding.
Well, you mentioned Liam Dolman was missing today. Also, Claudio Hoban. Any word on them? Are they on holiday? Or?
No, they both had weddings booked, not their own, obviously. They were going to weddings. That's been booked since they both signed for the club, right. So that was an arrangement I had with them. That was not a problem. That's why we needed a big squad. Well,
I'm sure they kept up with the game on Twitter, maybe Radio Diamonds or whatever, and I'm sure they were pleased to hear the result. And now you get to play back in the league on Monday against Bedford Town. Yeah, no, that's the next one. We've had them watched. They're on a good little run themselves, so that's going to be another tough game. But today was nice because you can't afford too many hiccups in the FA Cup because you're out of it. And I've said from the start, it's a competition we want to do well in as a group, as a club. So, yeah, pleased to go through. Well, finally, Andy, I'll ask you the same question I asked Jack. Realistically, how far do you think Diamonds can get in the FA Cup? Maybe the first round proper, at least? I'm not expecting us to get to the final anyway. Well, the final at Wembley, we were all looking forward to that, even the semi-finals at Wembley. But, well, take it one game at a time, as the old cliche goes. But next we'll be, like I said, back in the league on Monday. Yeah, back in the league Monday against Bedford. Say FA Cup now gets put to bed for a couple of weeks. We're not sure who we'll play. I know it's away again, but we'll be ready for that. It's a good opportunity to progress if we do well, but we'll have to be up for it. But, yeah, we're back to Monday looking for 3 points in the league. All right, well done. Cheers. Cheers, Bruce.